Dixie, I'm so glad you could join me for dinner.
Well, there was no way in hell Tad was getting a home-cooked meal.
Yeah, and I have nobody to cook for, even if I could cook. So I guess it's just two gals on the town.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Do you think Junior's going to be okay at Ruth and Joe's?
Oh, he loves these grandparents.
I know. He's just so upset about Adam being hauled off to a mental institution. I could just kill Tad, you know?
So I'll tell you what. As soon as we're done with dinner, we could stop by the Martins. And I'll teach him a little game we played back in Hungary.
Oh, really? That's nice. What's it called?
Oh, it's something called chess.
Do you play?
Yeah, I'm practically an expert. You remember when Bobby Fischer disappeared? Well, he was hiding out in the wine cellar at Vodso. And then Dimitri and Grandmama and I played.
Well, I'm up for anything that'll distract Junior right now.
Have you or Tad heard anything from Jake?
Well, there's the reason my son is all messed up right now.
Ryan?
No, Liza. She just thinks she can just hurt whoever she wants as long as she gets her way. I think I'm just gonna go have a little chat with her.
No, Dixie. Don't let Liza ruin our evening. I'll tell you what, why don't we order something like outrageously expensive?
I've lost my appetite, really.
Come on, Cece, we can get some Chateaubriand for two. That sounds delicious, don't you think? And we can order a bottle of Hock, as Grandmama would say. We'll ask the sommelier what he suggests.
Jillian, how do you feel about Ryan right now?
Dixie?
No, I mean, are you friends?
Why?
Because Liza has got this, like, hungry look, you know? And she's aiming it at Ryan. Somebody should warn her before she gets too close.
Wouldn't surprise me if this whole town threw you a parade and made you some sort of local hero.
Then why don't I feel like one?
Hi, excuse me for interrupting.
Hi.
Liza, I just came by to give you a little fair warning. Leave my son alone and quit messing with my marriage.
What happened now?
Oh, actually, Liza, you happened. Thanks to you, my son found out that his father was hauled off to Oakhaven on live television.
I'm sorry. If I had had more time, I would have called you. I can try to explain to
Oh,
you.
no, I don't think so. You're not coming within a mile of my son.
I can try to talk to him and
I
explain.
don't think so.
I didn't want Junior to be hurt.
Why, didn't you think that Adam is Junior's father? Didn't you make that connection? What was I supposed to say to my son when he found out that his dad was in a mental institution? It's bad enough that you've had to involve Tad, but dragging my son into it is unforgivable.
If you don't want my apology, then what do you want, Dixie?
I want you to stay away from my family. I want you to keep back from Tad and from Junior. You mess with my family and my marriage, you mess with me.
What does your marriage have to do with me?
Nothing, and that's the way I'd like to keep it.
You know, just so you know, I didn't ask Tad to do anything. He volunteered.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you just tried to talk him out of it.
Actually, I did try to talk him out of it, and he wanted his pound of flesh. And, you know, actually, I could understand.
Oh, because you just understand my husband so well, don't you? You know, you get in there, you know, you tap right into Tad's hatred, and you fueled it by telling him that Adam gave me a child, the one thing that Tad couldn't do.
Yes, I did say that. And I apologized, and I told him that I didn't mean it.
You never mean it. You say things that you shouldn't say. You do things that you shouldn't do, and that you can't take back, and you act so innocent about it. Well, you know, just for the record, Liza, Tad is not the one who is bitter and resentful. You are the one who is bitter and resentful. You resent the fact that Tad and I are happy. Well, we may not have a baby, but we have the one thing you can't have, and that is a good marriage, and you can't stand it.
All right, ladies, look, why don't we back off, okay? Dixie, do you remember that we had an appointment today? You stood me up. Well, luckily for you, I'm not easily insulted. Look, why don't we just take a walk, okay? Come on.
We do not have an appointment. You do not need to bring me up here. I have a few things else I would like to say to Liza.
You
don't
are
mind.
not going anywhere, not until I give the okay. And that is doctor's orders.
Oh. My pulse is through the roof. You can just blame little Miss Homewrecker downstairs,
Dixie,
okay?
will you please let me listen to your heart?
I don't need you to
okay?
listen to my heart, okay? I really don't, and I don't need you manhandling me
Mrs.
right
Martin,
now.
I invested a lot of time and skill to make sure that your heart was strong and healthy. I'm not about to let you undo the good work that I've done because you want to have a hissy fit at Liza. Now let me do my job. Please, sit down, okay? Try to relax. All right, look, let's try the visualization, okay, before I listen to your heart. All right, now close your eyes. All right, now picture yourself sitting beside a clear mountain stream. You're listening to the soothing sound of the water as it cascades down the rocks. The sky is blue, the air is crisp. And suddenly, an angry bear emerges from the woods, chasing Liza with his paws outstretched, his jaws gaped. Ha! Well, that's better. Let me see. Oh, I'm right. You see that? Laughter is the best medicine.
I know I shouldn't get mad at Liza. I know I shouldn't. I just can't help it. You know, she thinks that she can just slash and burn her way through people's lives, you know, without giving a second thought to who gets hurt.
And who's the latest on her hit list?
Who's not on it? I mean, I'm not saying that Adam should get off scot-free. I do think that he deserves to suffer for what he's done, but Liza just didn't give any consideration, you know? She just plays out her little revenge fantasy without thinking about who might get hurt, you know, who might, for better or for worse, actually care about Adam. Haley and Junior. And what about his brother, Stuart? How must he be feeling right now? I'm so mad at Tad. I am mad at Liza. I am mad at Adam.
All right. Let's keep the blood pressure down, okay?
I am entitled to feel the way I do. You know, these people create all this chaos, and then I am the one who is always left to fix it and clean it up.
Well, it's a dirty job, but I guess somebody has to do it, right?
Why is it always me? You know, Adam can't show up for a time that he's supposed to meet with Junior. Oh, Mommy, Dixie will explain it all. Don't worry about that. Tad decides to just sort of cut Dixie out of the loop, but that's no problem. Dixie will understand. She'll come around. She always does. Liza wants to drag my husband into her stupid little domestic dramas. Oh, don't worry. Dixie will have Tad's dinner waiting for when he comes home. It always just... They think that I'm just some sort of dish rag, you know, to clean up their messes. Well, if that's what they think, they have another thought coming.
Oh, Dixie, nobody would ever mistake you for a dish rag. A doormat, maybe.
A doormat? What?
You let people trample all over you. And through it all, you still say welcome.
You think that? You think I'm a doormat?
Dixie, you're no more a doormat than I am humble.
Well, you just said that you...
Yeah, I know I said that. I said it because I wanted you to hear how ridiculous it sounds. I've seen you in action, Dixie. I've seen you muster up superhuman strength in impossible circumstances when you fight for your son. You're a force to be reckoned with. And what you consider to be weakness, I see as having heart.
Well, you're always telling me to be careful with my heart.
No, I say take care of your heart.
What?
I was just thinking how honored I am to know you.